Good morning, everyone. My name is Ron Cohen, and I'm part of the Oracle Berkeley DB engineering team. I wanted to demonstrate for you a prototype that I wrote of a license manager application using both Android and Berkeley DB as my database. The license manager application is shown here. I'm actually using the emulator for Android, and imagine, if you will, that this license manager application is going to keep track of all of the applications installed on this device. This device could be a phone, a tablet, it could be a Windows mobile device as well, or for that matter, even a PC. And so this application will keep track of the applications that are installed, and at some point we're going to show you Oracle Lite Mobile Server, which will synchronize with the corporate database. This in the background here is the corporate database. And so looking at this, the corporate database has all of the applications that this particular device has installed on it. And it also, although this piece isn't implemented, it keeps track of the total count of licenses required for each of the products in question. And so if the device installs, let's say, a new application, and we're going to demonstrate that in just a moment, it will reflect that in the corporate database. And in addition, if I uninstall or remove the license, the corporate database would pick that up as well, and so can adjust the licenses as needed. And the corporation can use that to determine if they need to purchase more licenses from a vendor or something like that to make sure they're in compliance with their licenses. So let's go back to the emulator here and license management application. We currently have 3 packages installed. Let's simulate or demonstrate what happens when we add or install a package on our machine. So I'm just typing in the full name of the package, and I just called it calc. This is a special version of calculator that for which a license is required. And I just wanted to point out it's using the Android naming conventions, and the description is really the name that you would see on the icon, which would just be calc in this case. So we're going to simulate and install, and what this has really done is it's stored locally in the Berkeley DB database the package name that I just installed, and it's associated that with my user ID, which happens to be user01. That's what I called it. You could, of course, call it anything that you wanted. And looking at the corporate database now, so this is the view on the emulator here. We can see that there's now 4 packages installed. In the corporate database, there's currently 3 packages installed. And while I went through this add package, there was actually no connection at all to the corporate database. The way this application was prototyped is that I've coded in the ability to synchronize using Oracle Lite Mobile Server with the Oracle database, and basically it's set up such that I can synchronize at any point in time that I choose to. You can automate this so that at the point that you're adding the package, we synchronize at that time, but for demonstration purposes I wanted you to see the timing of when the synchronization happens so that we could take a look at the Oracle database. So I've started the synchronization, and we should be able to see that update in the corporate database real soon. And get my mouse over there. Oops, let me bring the emulator down. Again, this is what we have in the corporate database, and on this database there would be packages for user 1, user 2, user 3. That was my choice of names. Of course, you could have an employee ID if you wanted to as part of the key, whatever you choose. So notice now that after the synchronization, we now have the 4 packages installed, and I mentioned that we had a special version of Calc. It's right installed here, and there are 4 packages here. So briefly, I just wanted to show you the ability to use Berkeley DB with Android, and also to show you how easy it was to set up synchronization with using the Oracle Lite mobile server. Thank you.